Hello, got Wellington team that's taking part this time against Brisbane Roar. First time I've done my own country being the Wellington team that's there, so should be interesting. Only a few minutes left to go now. Yesterday's match saw a victory for Melbourne City and the end of a 3-2 win over Western Sydney. Come from behind victory after Western Sydney got to a great start. The lineup for Wellington Phoenix: Novik in goal, Payne, Taylor, Tadira, and Kassi in defence. Got Sotro, Staymond, Luther, and Mick Collin in the midfield. Got Xavier and Phil up top. For Brisbane Roar, got Donovan and Holloway up top. Got Shear, Rolk, and Pepper in the midfield. Got 5 at the back for Brisbane Roar, with Neville, Gizzle, Eldred, Courtney, and Lakenship, and Com in goal for Brisbane Roar. So quite a heavily defensive Brisbane Roar this time. Been known for the defence so far this season, despite the last game, which was a bit of a hammering for them in the end. Odds of this game at $2.50 for the Wellington Phoenix, $3.50 for the draw, $2.50 for Brisbane Roar. So neck and neck on the odds. And personally myself, I've gone for a 2-0 win for Wellington Phoenix. So hopefully they can get their first win of the season, as we've been struggling on the table so far. Just for 1 point in 2 matches, which we did manage to get in the last match. Also doing the LA United Melbourne victory game before tonight. It kicks off not too long after this match. And missing the fifth place Sydney game way too late for me. And tomorrow's game, Central Coast, now is Western United. And I'm probably going to do a live stream for that one as well too. So they've got 2 games for tonight and Chelsea game for tomorrow morning. Should be quite fun. Players are just busy shaking hands at the moment. Only a couple of minutes left away. Watching this on the BT Sport 1 website. Got BT Sport 3 actually this one. Playing at Wellington's home ground. So they've got their home advantage, and it's usually quite windy and stuff like that. So that should change a few different things. So just a couple of minutes left to go there. Just looking at the stadium with the huddles and final words. Alex Ruther back from All Whites duty. Has had the break for last week. Wellington is having the bye, so it should be quite fresh for this game. Brisbane Roar involved in a 4-3 epic victory in their last match there, so they could be a bit more tired. And then obviously the travel to New Zealand is always a bit of a challenge for teams. Head-to-head wiggle between these two sides. Brisbane Roar with 19 victories, 6 wins for the Phoenix, and 10 draws. 6. It's been quite draw heavy with 4 draws and 1 win each. And we're underway in this match. Let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comment section. Who you think's going to win this game? Who's your favorite sport? Yeah, having a bit of a loading issues here. It's just not in sync. So bear with me for a bit. It's annoying with the computer sometimes there. Normally it goes quite well, but sometimes it just had some loading and hand issues things there. This time hopefully. Contro, hello, Wayne Hard, sit on pro there. How you doing today? Who do you support for this match? As soon as I get this thing underway again properly. Yeah, it looks like Wellington Phoenix have got a free kick in the dangerous looking area, so got Werfer over the top of the ball. Let's see if we can make the most of this one. And here comes a strike, direct strike, a goal, and it's well over the bar. So that was an early opportunity. That's quite far off the target there, so no real concern for a keeper that time. Okay, here's one hand again there. Coming down the left hand side, cross ball with McGinn. And if we kick awarded the other way for Brisbane Roar. There's a few supporters for Brisbane Roar there on the sidelines, but it's quite a big trip for the supporters there going over the ditch from Australia to New Zealand, so must have quite a bit of money around the Friday. David Bull trying to win in behind the defence. Early stages. Brisbane with the foreign. Heading forward. Aerial ball challenges. And Wellington back on the ball again there. Any chance for a goal? Yeah, there's loads of opportunities for a goal. We only just started in this game. There's been a couple of free kicks for us, but no real clear cut challenges so far. Early on. Bit of Morg and Pepper, and we're making them scramble with the defence there. Nice collect, but Brisbane Roar back in control, and a wild shot at the end for us. After free kick probably been already awarded for Brisbane Roar, just a bit of frustration. Nice sunny conditions out of Wellington here tonight. Doesn't seem like there's too much wind, which is quite common for Wellington. It's the windy city. Australian League always nice match. Yeah, well, if you saw last night's game, there was quite dramatic there with a 3-2 victory and then for Melbourne City. And that too, in that game, there two players got a brace. Western City had an early advantage before Melbourne City caught it back and ended up winning the Scottish final. Here comes Brisbane coming down the right hand side and taking a move down the right there and into the goalkeeper's arms in the end. So Brisbane are going into this game a little bit more now, unfortunately. Here comes Wellington, along the ball and into the goalkeeper's arms quite comfortably. So Brisbane Roar back on the ball again there, just in their own defence. Just trying to pass the ball around left to right, on the left way, on the halfway line. No, unfortunately, can't show you the match there due to copyright issues, unfortunately. So I can just talk about the game and my club, the Wellington Phoenix. First time I've been doing the watch along for them. Here comes Wellington, looking dangerous down the left hand side here, and all up for a corner kick. So what can we make of this corner kick for the left hand side? Comes the corner kick, played short, and going across the box, and wide in the end there after the shot on the edge of the box. Goal kick for Brisbane Roar. No goal as of yet. Still 0-0. But a couple of chances created for the Phoenix there. As it's with Wellington in the defence. And, they're dangerous and cleared away nicely. Brisbane Roar high pressing that time. And they're passing the ball back a few times. And Wellington has been awarded a free kick here. And they're pushing forward quite nicely. Coming down the right hand side. Cross into the box. And that was a very poor. Gave away another corner kick for us there for Wellington Phoenix. So another corner kick opportunity. And play to the edge of the area, come back to the same player, cross around the box there, and it's in. It's a goal. It's a goal for Stephen Taylor. Headed in the left-hand post there, and we do have the lead 1-0 for Wellington Phoenix. Great start. And everyone goes wild in the crowd. It's a good start with some early pressure, a couple of corner kicks, and making the most of it with a really good goal. And hopefully we can hold on to this advantage this time and win the game. But can't win games, can't score. So I managed to score and see how the rest of this match goes from here. No, yeah, it was a nice cross in from the right-hand side corner kick into the far post, yeah, and it's a goal for my club there. One thing, it's great stuff. We had more of the opportunities in the very early stages, but obviously there's a whole bunch of time left to go for Brisbane Roar to come back into this game. But they will have to go up and attack, so see if we can counter attack more successfully as well too. Brisbane Roar so far, they got 1 win, 2 draws and 3 defeats from their 6 matches. And as it stands, Wellington thinks for their first win with 4 points, just the 1 point so far, but 3 points here will be a nice big boost for us. Which team do you support there? Bravo Whiskey? Are you a Wellington Phoenix supporter, or are you a Brisbane Roar, or are you just kind of a neutral, sort of enjoy all the matches and things? So 1-0 lead, Stephen Taylor. Interesting to see the Brisbane Roar approach as they try to come back in this game here. They're going to push more numbers forward, or is that more of a second half thing with the substitutions? But ideally for them, they can't afford to see them up a goal in these early stages, so maybe just carry on what they've been doing and just make sure they've been marking players and all that sort of normal football stuff. Last match we played, the Wellington Phoenix, we did have the lead as well too against which team was it? Have a look. The early lead before they managed to equalise later on, and we only got the point in the game out of it. But they were more dominant in the second half, as we were probably going to end up losing the game. It was against Melbourne Victory. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Melbourne Victory haven't done too well this season. Been losing a few more matches than normal. Normally, one for the victories, considering the Melbourne Victory, but not all so far. Yeah, the stats so far in the game's looking pretty good for us. 4 shots to none, and 1 on target to none as well too. Still having some issues with the streams there, seems to be a bit glitched and delayed and stuff like that. So it's a bit annoying. So I have to try and scramble everything together. Okay, working again, hopefully. Buffering again. Then here's Brisbane Roar on the attack, coming to left hand post. Oh, swindled off the line. Well saved. Well saved by us that time. Came at a good time. Brisbane Roar really should have equalised there. But somehow one on the goal line swam, cleared away. So Brisbane Roar will have the opportunities to fight and come back in this game. It's already seen a good opportunity for them. And they're on the ball at the moment in their defensive part. Yeah, we play that shots, the number 10 coming across, so it's just a poor header from the number 27. And then he was able to come back and then clear it off the line. So he turned from the villain to the hero for us, I believe. So nice stuff. Still 1-0 for Wellington. Let's keep that going. We're on the ball at the moment on the midfield. And 3 Brisbane Roar players getting in the way there, so they win the ball back. And pass back to the goalkeeper of Mackay. And a bit of a through ball, but Brisbane will clear that one up. So lots of energy play and opportunities so far, which is great to see. Here we come on the attack with a 4-1 down the right hand side. And cleared away for Brisbane Roar as they try to quickly counter attack. And they win a free kick halfway in their own half. Got the number 2 for Brisbane, which is Neville. And we're back on the ball in the midfield, but turn away. Oh, this was really dangerous for Brisbane Roar. They got 3 on 5 here as they pushed forward. And shots. Oh, and that goes over. Wow. That was another good opportunity for Brisbane there. 19 minutes in, the Bulls came off the line there and then open shots in the edge of the goal mark. And a yellow card for the previous challenge with a high boot for our player. Which is number 5, I think it was, Steinman with the yellow card. So Wellington, I think it's now on the ball there on their own defence. A little bit of pressure being put on, but staying back a reasonable distance. Managed to pass the ball, but a whole bunch of players getting in the way. And now Brisbane Roar coming forward again. Down the left hand side this time. There's lots of players back here, so no opportunity on a quick counter attack. I have to do a lot of position play here. and they're passing it back all the way to the defence, and a nice through ball to the halfway line, and a couple of 1-2 passes, and a ball over the top, headed somewhat dangerously on the right hand side. But luckily it's gone back to our defender, and it's cleared out for Brisbane Roar, flowing right near the corner flag. So Brisbane Roar definitely getting into this game after that early goal going down. Yes, they win the ball, and it's a through ball inside the box here, and blocked for a corner kick. That's the man-to-man marking. A lot of pressure being built here, so hopefully we can hold on, soak up this pressure, and possibly counter-attack. They got the corner kick on the right-hand side there. Milanovic instructing his players in goal. They play it short, and now they worked it all the way back to the midfield, but they're going to still have a cross in, and it's straight into the arms of Milanovic, the goalkeeper there, and quickly released away for the number 6 for the one. I think it's been Payne, as we're on the ball in our own defensive third. But we're working the ball nicely upfield down the left hand side at the halfway mark, and also the halfway mark into this match as well too. Okay, coming down the right hand side now, crossed in and headed and controlled. And we're on the edge of the box, somewhat promising move here, coming along. On some nice, 1-2 instant passes, and still on the ball, and on the edge of the box, and getting a shot away, and a flick on. And saved in the end. Everything was nicely together there. Just the clinical finishing touch was all that was missing there. So 1-0 for the Wellington Phoenix into the 24th minute now into this match, with a goal from Stephen Taylor in the 10th minute on the corner kick. So great stuff so far, but we've been under the pump in some parts. Hello to the 3 people that's watching the stream there. Hopefully enjoying the game so far. It's been a nice attacking ball display. A few different corner kicks for both teams. Some ball cleared off the line for us previously. And a goal, so all happening. It'll be important to score the second goal to get a bit more of a buffer margin. Also got the likes of McGinn as head keeper on the bench for us. Got Bells, Egham, Inman, O'Neill, Young, and Wenzel Halls on the bench for Brisbane Roar. That's mainly something to talk about in the second half. Brisbane Roar playing quite a defensive structure for this match with a 5-3-2. That might change as they have to try and come back into this game now. 1-0 down early on. Update on the stats, we had 6 shots to 2, and 2 to 1 on target. keep having stream loading issues, unfortunately, so this is kind of a pain. Hello to the people that somehow are watching us on the replay in the future. And hello to the people that's watching this now for the most part. Hopefully enjoying this match. So I can't give you as much details about the stand as I normally can. So I keep missing parts because it's quite annoying on the computer there. Some buffering and things not in the right place and stuff doesn't usually happen, but it is what it is. Come on, show me some pictures. Okay, 25th minute mark, 1-0. And it's got the referee pointing over there's been an injury in play there, so got an injury for one of our players. Number 21, who was co-ed for the Wellington Phoenix, this one down injured. Which is always not good to see. Hopefully we can continue. We've got a review of the corner kick opportunity there. Yeah. 27. Looks like I just allowed goal. That just happened. I have to get the sound back on the game now. There, we finally got the pitches back up again. Just need to get the sound back up again. BT Sport 3 HD Live is the website for the stream. Website being livetv.ss for the matches. Okay, 1-0, Wellington Phoenix, 27 minutes gone. And got the commentary again. Okay, so we got the one at the halfway mark. And pushing forward again here. Got another forward. Half into the opposition half. Got the number 13 of Casey coming down the left hand side. And Brisbane Roar got the four now in their own defensive area. As they look to scramble forward. Lots of players getting in the way, so Wellington is back to having the phone with the number 13 policy. Goes for the short phone, down the left hand side, and a couple of kicks back on board. Brisbane Roar got the ball again, kind of on the left hand side. They still got some work to go to get back in this game. Just a few position players going on at the moment. And we clear that one away into the halfway mark. Brisbane's out for a 4-on for Brisbane Roar. Play sort of lost its intensity a little bit more now. So Brisbane just a couple of passes in their own half, pressing forward and back and going down the left hand side and cut up by us there. So now we're back on the ball in control. And full ball got stepped away from attacking play here. This one was pretty dangerous. 3-on-3 all of a sudden. And number 13 with the shots and it's off target. Casey was with the shot there, off target to the end. That was an opportunity. Kakachi. Yeah, that one was quite clearly on the left hand side of the post there, but 3-on-3 opportunity to see better attempts than there was in the end. So back on the ball again, but in our own half. And we turn the ball over. Just all on the floor now. Oh, a nice twisting, turning move there for Brisbane Roar. And we're going to shield that one out. Are we? Yep. Goal kick for us. A few words between the coach and manager there. Or coach and officials, I should say. Big kick cleared away to the halfway line, but not able to get that one. Same one of 40 ounces to be caught up to the first team squad. Here come one of the penalties again here, 3-on-4. Surely come down the right hand side. Was dangerous, but it's cleared away and off the. Well, I think it's play, so it's gone for a goal kick for Brisbane Roar instead. Lots of pressure being put onto the Brisbane players here. Got a 3 going forward and they pass back to the keeper and clear it away comfortably. And well back in control in a defensive third for Tom. Big kick upfield and headers and a header bicycle kick over the top for Brisbane. But nothing of it. Yeah, Brisbane was still having quite a shot on target there. But I thought they would have because there was one that was clear off the line, but apparently that was not counted. So again with a semi chance there with a through ball, but just a semi little one. So back to a goal kick for the one of the goalkeeper of Malanovic. We have given away 2 yellow cards in this game with Cassini and Steinley. For Brisbane Roar, Milk has got a yellow card himself, so a bit of a fierce battle's going on. And then comes the yellow card after the started challenge. off Kakashi. Yeah, just replaying the Kakashi challenge there, brought down a yellow card. So Brisbane Roar got a free kick here, see what they can do with it. And slightly in the opposition half. So they might get an opportunity here. That has to be a big long across into the box. Played short, switch to the right, and eventually goes into the box, into the middle, and it's inside. A couple of headers going back and forward. It's out, but Brisbane Roar still on the ball, coming down the right hand side, and back again, trying to find all the space of movement. Bit of a long one. Oh, and the header over the top. That was a reasonable opportunity for Brisbane Roar there. Worked it nicely. But it possibly could have been offside anyway. But it's a goal kick awarded for us. 10 minutes to go before we get to half time. Still 1-0 for the Wellington Phoenix, which is good. Few headers back and forwards again. And we're back on the position around the halfway line. Brisbane Roar trying to come with a through ball down the left hand side. Switching it right, so that's dangerous. They got numbers here. Quickly scrambled back first, and they're going backwards now, and the pressure's been put on, and we're one to find. So nice. Yeah, lots of tackles and yellow cards being awarded, so possibly someone might get sent off in this game. And hopefully it's not us. Yeah, challenges being put in. So Brisbane Roar back on the ball again, and going half with the likes of Aldred and Neville passing in between each other, and McGinn. And that was a bit of a waste of the pavilion there, finding no one. So back from the safe hands of Novak. One of the things, get the ball forward, but nothing happening there. Brisbane Roar back on the ball, halfway line down the right hand side. Turned over. What scar? You mean what score? Yep. That's 1-0 for Wellington. It's my club from New Zealand. So quite good so far, but Brisbane Roar played in quite a few chances themselves. So I have to be careful. Lots of body challenges happening, and 3 yellow cards being considered. Well, I think it's on the ball at the moment there. They're on half and challenged by Brisbane Roar players. Coming down the left hand side this time. And a shot. Oh, that was over the bar that time. It would have been an ambitious effort from McGowan. That's worth a go sometimes. And I think that's happening. Got to have a crack. Now we're back on the ball again here, coming down the left hand side. Got like 4 and 5. Hit it away. And a couple of passes from the midfield. And on the edge of the area, also when a few of the passes. Oh, that was the moment there. Skip past everyone, had the shots, and then somehow got saved. So a few different shots happening now, coming for us. But Brisbane Roar get away with that one, and it's their turn to come forward and attack and see what they have to offer. Down the right hand side, and here they come towards the edge of their wee area. Oh, this looks dangerous. And they got the ball, but they're going to have a shot here. They're taking too long, and it's cleared away, nice headed away. They took way too long to have a go there. Had at least 3 or 4 seconds to have a crack and turn and shoot, but they ended up not having a shot at all. Or at least we would have to force to be making a save there. All coming back into life just before the halftime mark. So 40th minutes, maybe 5 minutes to go before we get to halfway time. No, unfortunately, Daniel Morton can't show the match, so it's copyright strikes, and I don't want to do that. So I just have to talk about the match there, unfortunately. I wish you, if you want to watch the match live yourself, there's some websites you can for free. I can't wait watching this on the live TV.sx website. Also, you can watch on like Stop Stream or Set Free type websites if you're interested. On BT Sport 3 as the broadcaster. Here comes one of the things again here, down the left hand side. With the number 9, a few different twists and turns going around. Some trickery skills being applied with ball. Come down the right hand side. Into the box. Ooh, cleared away. A fine being awarded. So we're creating a few more opportunities later stages in the half, so that's good to see. Try and take a crucial 2-0 lead. It's going to be a lot tougher for Brisbane Roar if they go 2-0 down. Since this match commonly ends in 4 of the last 6 games has been draws in this fixture, so hopefully we can end that and win this match, because we desperately need a win after the 4 starts of the season so far. But Brisbane Roar are going to come forward here, shooting that down the left hand side, and so getting past like 3 or 4 players here, and eventually clear it away on the edge of the box. And here we come, running forward all the way down the left hand side. Well, one, this is from number 11. Stotology. They cleared away. Brisbane down the right hand side, but not sure what that pass was because that was straight to our goalkeeper as a pass. And it wasn't close to the goal, it was soft to the right hand side as well too. So not too long to hold on for this lead as we head into the sheds. Into the 44th minute. Brisbane Roar picking the passes a bit more together there. They're going to come down the left hand side. That's a nice pass there for them. And that one break up in the end. try for Brisbane Roar, number 22. And back between a trusty 5-man defence they are playing for this match. Likes of Eldred, Neville, McGinn, Gills, and Clinton, and Courtney. But I only see like 3 solid defenders there at the moment, so they'll probably change the formation. I bet after going down behind. Just the 1 minute of added time left on now. So it looks like we're going to hold on to this advantage, at least for the first half. You can't necessarily come out to Brisbane Roar right back in the second half. Because remember yesterday, Western Sydney Wanderers had a 1-0 lead. They ended up losing their game. 3 lost to 2. So you never know what football and A League or what halftime talks and momentum can do to teams. So as they transfer Brisbane Roar with one more opportunity as they come down the right hand side. This one looks a bit dangerous. 3-4. And is that out for a goal kick? That might just be about it then. And it is their half time. 1-0 for Wellington. I think it's with the goal from Taylor in the 10th minute from a nice corner kick across to the left hand side of the post and headed in to give us advantage there. Also had to clear a ball off the line. There's been some free kicks, some corner kicks. And stats wise, 9 shots to 3 for us and 3-1 on target. So we deserve the lead so far. But will we maintain it? We have to find out in the second half. So half time, 1-0 for Wellington. I'll be back in a few minutes there. Just got to do a few different things. But make sure you guys stick around. If you have done so, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Also later on tonight, also doing the match between Adelaide United and Melbourne Victory. So that should be an interesting one. That's back again. Sorry about that. Once we take a look at some other stuff like the current odds for this game is usually what I do at halftime. So $1.45 for Wellington Bennett, $3.75 for draw, $7.50 for Brisbane Roar to turn around and somehow end up winning the game. So good chance we can get our first win of the season. So hopefully it happens. And so far you have to say that we deserved it with the number of chances we have created. It's important to get that second goal to try and kill off the game a bit more. So another match coming up is Adelaide United and Melbourne Victory. Adelaide United favourites to the game at $1.83. Melbourne City, Melbourne Victory, $3.75, $3.50 for the draw. And I've gone for Adelaide United to win that game, 2-1. Other matches before in Sydney, I've gone for a 1-0 win for Sydney, $2.63, $2.50 for Perth, $3.30 for the draw. Central Coast Mariners and Western United, $3.20 for Central Coast, $3.50 for the draw, $2 for Western United. Gone for a 2-1 victory for Western United on that game. And as you saw last night, the Melbourne City defeating Western Sydney 3-2. So at the moment, just viewing some of the highlights. Start with the goal there that was scored from the corner kick. And hopefully there's no problems in terms of loading for the second half there. So get to see some stuff that I might have missed. Comparing Stephen Taylor with Hunt Holloway. Stephen Taylor with the 1 goal, passes 13 to 14 for Holloway, and 13 to 8 passes completed for Stephen Taylor. So he's managed to complete all of his passes. Brisbane Roar must be playing a bit more punting sort of rules there, as they're not going off defeat. In terms of the striker options anyway, it's sort of a lot tougher to find than that. Next one, the defensive options there that are able to just easily pass it backwards and forwards there, trying to look at some space. So yeah, can the 100 minutes keep a clean sheet? That'll be an important thing to do to try and win this thing. Just one more air break and then we'll be back underway. Intriguing second half to the match there. If there's anything else you want to discuss in the A League or other matches, that will be a good chance to do so while we're just waiting around. I'm also doing the live watching on tomorrow for the Chelsea game against Manchester City, so that'll be quite exciting to see if my team can actually pull it off at the Etihad. Going to be a tough match, but I believe with Manchester City struggling with injuries and Chelsea's super frank manager 6 victories in a row, try to pull on that momentum and get a 3-2 victory is what I'm thinking. But of course, we have to wait and see how it all pans out. So 9 shots to 3 for Wellington, and it's 3-1 on tail. Pretty even on the position. And 8 fouls to 4 recommitted fouls. There's been 3 yellow cards in this game so far. Players that could be potentially at risk. Garcia for us, a defender, and Steinman. Well, for Brisbane Roar, they have to be careful with Volk, as possibly sending off could be a possibility in the second half. And it's usually in the second half, chances get more feisty and stuff like that, because the importance of each goal is amplified as the game is going on later and later. As there's less and less time to fight back to try and equalise or win and stuff. Yeah, so I just spoke through what happened in the last match yesterday, when Melbourne City managed to defeat Western Sydney 3-2 in an epic battle. Western Sydney taking the lead through the bowler in the second minute. In the second half, Melbourne City came in a controversial penalty kick, I would say. Don't look like a penalty kick for me, but the referee awarded it and it didn't get overturned by VAR. And McLaren stepped up and scored it. And then Bryante or took the lead from Melbourne City, I should say, in the 23rd minute. The bowler got the second and a brace for Western Sydney. It's a nice, tricky move, 23 moves going on for them. And in the end, Jamie McLaren got a dramatic 90 plus second minute stoppage time win for Melbourne City. After coming from behind on one different occasion, but then from an equalising position as well too. 15-9 shots for Melbourne City in the game, 7-6 on target. So well done to them as they currently sit top of the table with 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. And here we go, players are playing back on the pitch here. The Brisbane Roar players are already out there, they will make it all underway. Well done, I think it's players that just actually strolling and taking their time. And Brisbane Roar making a substitution, so it must be quite serious. Holloway for Brad Emlyn. Yeah, normally you don't see substitutions until the 60th minute there, so they want to make an impact straight away at the half-time mark. Must not be too happy with the guy's performance, so see how the substitution goes for him, fresh leads, and get the tactics into the system and change the approach and possibly get them back into the game. Here we go, we're back underway, we've got Brisbane Roar kicking off. Now Brisbane Roar kicking into their small section of fans, and one of the fans kicking away in terms of the home supporters. Got Jason Pine and Fred D. Drum on the commentating team. Solo commentators, Herman Nagita. Brisbane Roar on the ball, 3 headers in a row, 1, and now down the right hand side. And following been awarded for us. And now a free kick being awarded. And staying down. All of a sudden, got an opportunity here. And a lob over the top, but into the safe arms of the keeper. So Brisbane Roar coming down the right hand side now, crossing in to the left hand side of the box. But nope, looks like another free kick being awarded. 2 free kicks being awarded for us. Challenger's been flying in for Brisbane Roar. Brisbane Roar scored all of their 6 goals this season in their second half. Wow, amazing. They still haven't scored the first half goal this season. So they know how to come from behind like they did last week. 2 goals down on 2 different occasions and somehow they managed to win it. So have to be careful against this team who's been known as a second half team this season. At some point though, Brisbane will surely have to score some first half goals. Can't rely on comeback all the time. Ooh, Payne has to come off now because he's bleeding. Physio been treating him. So we think we're down to 10 men at the moment there with this being treated. But play's been stopped currently. No, we're back on the way again. So hopefully we can get him back on pretty quickly. Yep, he's back on again. Yeah, a few Phoenix players were on travel there. Full all whites as we played against whites of Republic of Ireland and also Lithuania. Yeah, so a bit of a travel. Here's McGowan with a shot. Oh, saved. Nice shot there. Nice and power. That was straight at the goalkeeper. We come down the middle this time. The VC. Oh, that's it's a goal. 2-0. Let's see Devalia. Just after that save there, we got another opportunity, and it's a goal. So we've got a 2-0 lead now. That's what you want to see. Let's Devalia coming down the right hand side, switching into the middle, and then nice shots right into the right hand corner. For the leads of Audra in the end, yep. And nicely placed into the right hand corner so the goalkeeper couldn't switch across and get to it. Brisbane Roar have come back from 2 goals down before, but surely they can't do it again. Okay, 2-0 lead for Wellington Phoenix. Now we got 12 shots, 6 on target. So keep that up. Fairly dominant. Deserves a 2-goal lead so far. And I did predict a 2-0 win, so if it holds, spot on. Another substitution, England's on there. And Brisbane Roar back on the ball. Down the left hand side, well marked. Boston to the right hand side, chested down, but easily safely away. Long punt upfield. And the goalkeeper comes out, all cuts it straight onto the defender. The goalkeeper's really in trouble here for Brisbane Roar. Wow. He came completely out of the goal there, bit of a mix with him and the defender. He kept it right into the defender in a line. And the Phoenix player striker coming forward and nearly really got into a real big scramble mess there. Okay, here we come again from the left hand side. Got a free kick out of this one. Let's see if we can get a third goal on this one. Thomas Aldry is gone to the book for Brisbane Roar there with that challenge. So Thomas an opportunity as well to up here. 2 yellow cards each. Here comes the cross into the box there down the right hand side for Taylor. And potential handball call, but seems fine to me. From replays and the look, hands high up in the air, and then it really went down on both arms, really. Well, maybe, but it was also holding on to his arm there. Hit it as he was holding on to him, so yeah. Not awarded, so here comes the corner kick, and straight into the goalkeeper's arms for Brisbane Roar there. Of Combo, or Comba, whatever you pronounce that goalkeeper's name for Brisbane Roar. But promising stuff for 1 minutes to the second half here. It's Brisbane Roar that's supposed to respond, considering they're the ones that's trailing, but it's been us that's been scored and creating these other opportunities or possibly a third goal. Brisbane Roar on the board at the moment there, with their defenders passing it back on field again. Here they come down the left hand side, and we kick the back to post into trouble. And what's the calling there? Goal kick? Yeah, so we're not for fine. Here comes the goal kick. 1 minutes. And skims off the head of Payne, so out for Brisbane Forum. We're talking about Oldbridge, who's been around the block, been to like 8 different clubs, mostly in England. Yeah, it's amazing how some players just trip all around the world, different club to club, while other players are quite loyal to their team. Brisbane Roar with the ball here, and nice flick back by them. O'Shea, and here they come forward. And the shots were both over and way over the top of the crossbar that time. And that was their first real opportunity in the second half, if you can count that as a real opportunity. Goal kick for us. Kicks to the halfway line and out for a foreign. Nice defense. Got to Payne that took that forward. And now we're pushing up forward nicely. Along the sideline with some other foreign. Yeah, one a free kick here. Nice one, the free kick on Daniel's looking position. Got there earlier with the free kick. Oh, nice free ball. And push down. Huge penalty balls there. That seemed like a push. Huh. We said no. So won't get the penalty kick unless it's clear and obvious decision. VAR overturns them. But yeah, interesting one. And it's one of the things. Yeah, it's one of free kick here. So now, yeah, it's been all cleared. Okay. Here's the replay of it. And it was pushed, and maybe you went down too easily. Put up contact on the shoulder, but then he probably just deliberately fell over. Yeah, probably wanted a little bit of it. So Brisbane Roar back on the ball and then defense lane. Brisbane Roar, just a little bit of a slow movement play from it. Now on the ball, that's well West and one back for us. Lots of free kicks going against Brisbane Roar there. Lots of other pushes and niggles stuff going against them. So it's mainly going all away at the moment. So it's good. It's great. It's brilliant. Yeah, so Tim Payne is 37 passes, 26 passes completed, so he's done quite well for tonight's performance. Yeah, no need to be too rushed now, 2-0 lead. Just want to take it nice and comfortably. If Brisbane score the next goal, then we back in the game, back on our hands. But otherwise, should be steering towards the Wellington 3 victory. There's still an hour left to go. Anything can happen. Yeah, so it's about that. So 2-0 lead has been a dangerous lead there, as usually here. And talking about like just holding on to a 1-0 lead was dangerous, but probably just because you get a little bit more complacent when it's 2-0 because it seems more in their grasp. And then as soon as you concede one, then there's sort of panic stations to make sure you don't concede the other one. You see the number of times teams are capable of coming from 2-0 down. Brisbane Roar doing it twice in the last game. to win the 4-3 in the end. We have the hour mark now. Got 20 minutes to go, and if we still have the lead, got the famous 1 minutes shirts off tradition there. This happens when we've got 10 minutes left to go and we have a lead in the game. Or the one of the famous supporters have their shirts off. So something a bit different. So Brisbane Roar on the ball now. That's still under by 4 yellow shirts. And they try to go for the right hand side there, but well, coupled. It was always going to be a tricky pass. Yeah, so far Brisbane Roar has made 2 substitutes with Ingman and Hindman coming on. So they've still got 1 more to go. And options being Bowles, O'Neill, Young, Wetzel Halls. For Wellington, we get to make a substitution. We've got like sort of McGinn, Pisikopo, Devlin, Sale, Wayne, Sutton, and Hooper. Brisbane Roar got a penalty shootout, a penalty shot out here, but nothing given. And Brisbane Roar forward, and they won a free kick, and now get to stop play while the VAR is going in. Yeah, there's a little bit of a shock there, but yeah, all clear. Never really know with VAR, so can't be celebrated until it's actually punished. So a few VAR checks going on there. But at least these VAR checks have been nice and quick compared to some other times when it takes like 3 or 4 minutes for decisions to be made. Oh. So Brisbane Roar coming down the right hand side. Switching play. And back safely. And we won the ball back again here. We got like 4 or 5 numbers coming forward. So if we can quickly pass the play around, going down the left hand side with Woofer and into the penalty area, holding on to position. And Viewer, that's one. The Via score. Offside. Offside call. Oh, another VAR check decision here. Goal was scored, but VAR might be overturning it. Have to have another look. It was a well worked move though. So coming down the left hand side into the middle. And yep, that was going to be offside. Yep, good, reasonable margin. Yeah, and the build up. Yeah, so still just 2-0. So I got substitution. The Coat is coming off and coming on is Devlin. What's and Brisbane will make their final change with Courtney Mills coming off and O'Neill coming on. So Brisbane Roar's made all their substitutions now. 25 minutes to go, and we still got 2 left. Free kick being awarded again for us. We've been awarded so many free kicks in the second half. This time it's just done our own half, so I'm a little danger for him. Coming down the left hand side, ball turned over though, and opportunity for Brisbane Roar to push numbers forward. And then crossed into the box and the far box, and hands cleared away. Nice. Can't really afford to concede a goal because as soon as you concede one, then you already start the one. And that one goes straight into the touch. Poor lead by Brisbane Roar. So we survived that one. We had moments for Brisbane Roar in the second half there, and mostly us with a goal win. I think there are both opportunities to score through. Their main chances just been penalty shots and a couple of weak shots at goal. So Brisbane Roar back in position here. Our half. And we won that one nicely. Come down the right hand side with David Ball. Oh, and we still got a hold of this one. And defenders scrambling back. Maybe. Kachi. And a nice opportunity here. Come on. But pro combo and goal for Brisbane Roar because of that one quite safely. So Brisbane Roar down the left hand side of the pitch. And they're trying to run the ball back, but we're holding on to the ball quite nicely here at the moment. Coming down the left, we're nicely holding on the ball again. And just gone all the way back to our defenders. Push forward. Some are still holding the ball for shielding and marking and stuff. But eventually turned over. So Brisbane Roar, oh, that one was a bit dangerous there, but we're going to shed that one out for a pocket. Nice. Yeah, Brisbane's only got, what, 21 minutes plus stoppage time there to try and pull themselves back to this game. Yeah, Brisbane playing at Central Coast Mariners next week. Well, we've got a match against Adelaide. So I would expect Brisbane to bounce back against Central Coast Mariners, who are the worst club in the A-League. Here come Brisbane Roar down the right-hand side. And they won a free kick there. And when Devlin, the substitute player for us, gave up the free kick. So a potential opportunity here was for Roar to whip it into the box and see if they can get anyone lean with it. Here it comes in, and well headed away. Now a couple of headers on the way around here. It's away at the end. Brisbane Roar, back they come inside the box. Worth flipped away. Shot comes in. Oh, that's just right at the end. Dangerous one that time. Jamie O'Neill with the strike, just on the left hand side of the goal. That was a potential opportunity for Brisbane Roar. Remember, after this game, I'm doing another live watchalong, which is between Adelaide United and Melbourne Victory. So that will be also an interesting one to see how those two teams get on. And so far, nice build up with my team. Wellington Phoenix getting their first victory of the season if the scoreline holds. I did predict a 2-0 win for this game. So far, everything's just absolutely spot on. But what can Brisbane Roar find in these closing stages? And here comes opportunity for Brisbane Roar. Free kick being awarded though. Yeah, Brisbane Roar just taking too long with the ball. Some passes between the defenders and some midfielders instead of quickly watching some stuff and pushing more players forward. Where they might need to change their information a bit more. Some tactics. And we're on the ball at the moment here. A few 1-2 touches, and that one gets one to the fence. Oh, but offside there. So Brisbane Roar, they're going to try and build from the back here. And one ball over the top. But we got that one. With Tim Payne, very nice holding defensive player there. Managing to stop a number of Brisbane Roar attacking options. It's all about the defence now since we scored our goals. And Brisbane Roar on the left hand side there, inside the box, down the right hand side. And that was just a bit too far. Defensive header for Wellington is what he's trying to pull this one away. And win the free kick inside territory. So we'll be able to clear this one. 15 minutes left to go plus stoppage time. Can Brisbane Roar put a goal back in this game? Or Wellington Phoenix kill it off completely with a third goal? Because they're just going to remain at 2-0 for this game. 5-1 on shots on targets in this game, 12-5 on total shots. It's been in favour of us. And currently, we're back on the board again as we try to seal out this game. Game sort of lost a bit of life now. Just sitting and soaking up pressure until we turn the ball over after another ball passes comes to an end. And now it's Mork who's given away a free kick there. Should have a look at how many free kicks the Phoenix have been given. 16 fouls, Brisbane Roar committed, 11 for Wellington Phoenix. And it'll be more so for that second half where frustration and stuff, holding onto the arms and stuff. And ball over the top down the midfield. And this time Brisbane Roar got rewarded the free kick, but inside their own half, so no worries. So Neville, Audrey, and Gillespie. Neville, Gillespie, and Canadian in their own half, passing the ball between each other, and the defence being quite a common pattern, so being quite a bit more wasting time themselves. And we take the ball off them on the edge of our goal box that time. And opportunity here for Wellington Phoenix here. On the counter attack, Cesario across the box and too far. But we cycled and we're going to get another one coming into the box. Got a player down at the same time. And players sort of come to nothing. But we still got it with Flippy Kakachi and shots straight into the arms of Matt Copen. Brisbane Roar down the left hand side. And to O'Shea and well blocked. Well blocked into Kakachi, who goes to injured now for us. Kakachi stands down injured, so I might need a bit of treatment. Just to wind down the clock, take the pace out of the game and just get over the line with this victory. Surely we're going to win this game now, so maybe like 15 minutes total if you include the stoppage time as well too then. But good value for it. With 12 shots to 5 and 6-1 on target there. Sounds like a good solid at least 2-0 margin. And we're back again. So here comes Brisbane Roar. They straight into the goalkeeper. And here we go. Just about on the 80th minute mark for the shirts off mark. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. And the shirts are now off. Wellington Phoenix, the 80th minute mark. Score was 2-0 for Wellington Phoenix, their Royals Matt Townley, and a special moment when we have, oh, here goes another shot. Ooh, that was a really good chance for Deloria to score another goal. But at 80th minute mark, whenever Wellington Phoenix has a lead in the match, yeah, the supporters take off their shirts. It's a bit of a tradition that we have as we nearly score a third goal here. So Melbourne's, Brisbane Roar are now on their quick counter attack possibly here. And, oh, he's just keep running and running. He's still onto it. And saved. Well, that was a good opportunity for Brisbane Roar with that first and one. He managed to get a shot off on target. Free kick for Brisbane Roar. Here they come along down the left hand side. But no way through. When I think it's just have to remain firm with their defenders with Tim Payne, who's been doing a really good job for us. Be one of the players of the match, possibly. And maybe another opportunity for a third goal. But nope. Broken up, and now Brisbane Roar on the other wing. Whistle's gone. And here they come down the right hand side. And well defended. It's a nice passing run along between our players in the dangerous defensive areas. But we're giving it away there. Yeah, they're struggling to find new players for now there. 3 players still in the number 10 attacker. And offside. Will Donovan was slotted to the one of the goal, but it's offside for Brisbane Roar that time. Well, Brisbane Roar did technically score, but we scored as well too, but offside goals. Yeah, it was clearly offside that time, but managed to just find the tiny little space that they could inside the box. But not good enough for them in the end. 84th minute now. We'll talk about Ben Wayne coming on shortly for us as well. Anyway, still got 2 substitutions to make in the very final stages there. Some time wasting as well too, tactics. So far, Brisbane Roar on their own defensive third there, trying to, work passes together as they push forward down the left hand side with O'Shea. O'Shea, and then again, and the bots, and they got a goal. Stigner and Moore. Oh no. Well, they found their goal, and it's 2-1 now. O'Shea with the one forward, the cutback, and sticking on Ward, tucking it away. Yeah. It's never easy, is it? 5 or 6 minutes plus stoppage time there to try and hold on to a 1 goal lead now. So it's unfortunate. No clean sheets. And we have to really fight to win this game. Five minutes to go plus stoppage time to try and hold on. It's unfortunate. Yeah, they haven't had too many opportunities for Brisbane Roar, but they made that count. And now a lot more pressure going to be on us now because Brisbane Roar going to leave a lead as they come down the left-hand side. Lead speed onto the box there. Oh, it's just over the top of the header, and that one goes in. Oh, scrambled. And saved. Yeah, Brisbane Roar with a quick enough opportunity there. With Mork with a backheel touch. But that one was thoughts of that one was going to be offside anyway there, but now 3 minutes to go plus stoppage time, and they won the ball again. All hands on deck as we hold on for dear life to try and record a first win for the season, hopefully. Surely we can. Don't want to blow this game away. Yeah, but still got 2 substitutions to make, so we're going to slow the game down a little bit. And here we go. Got substitution coming up for us now. And who was it? That's coming off. Veer off, and McGinn's coming on. McGinn's coming on. So 88 minutes, was more making an attack in here. What can they do? Oh, that was a heavy challenge there. It's Brisbane Roar now being given a free kick in a dangerous looking area. So what can they do with this ball? Crochet is the one that's lining it up. Crossing the box there. Oh, that one missing the pass. Well, we got the shot off, but it was off target. And we clear that one, and we're on the way on the counter attack here. Down the left hand side. Ben Wayne is up front. Got one player inside the box, and the play's been held down. So we're going to go for the corner flag. Yeah, try and waste some more time. And foul been awarded in the corner, so chance to slide down even more. Yeah, just keep trying to take over those seconds. We play out that free kick here where Scott Neville just missing it. Fine. Here we go, one on the corner flag, trying to keep it around there. Hold in minutes of play. Back and forth. 4 minutes. Stoppage time to go. And we start with a corner kick here. Very slow to the corner. And just play it short. And then trying to go for the rebounds of players to try and go for the fines and corner kicks. sort of soak up at least a good minute or two, hopefully. And that's time we don't get the touch of the players. Brisbane Roar have got the ball back from their own corner flag, trying to push up forward field, and it's going to go out for a goal kick, I think. Yeah. So Brisbane Roar with a goal kick, they have to punt it upfield there, trying to find one of their players, and see if they can get a dramatic stoppage time equaliser. A shame. Here they come, Koskinen, and straight in the arms of Stefan Manovic. So just 3 minutes left to go or six time. And we will celebrate afterwards. Hopefully the was lost. But the free kick being awarded for Brisbane Roar, it's not over yet. They're going to opportunity to send everyone forward, but no, they play it short in their own half. Okay, well they slide down the ball themselves, but here they come. Which side are they going to go down? They're going to go down the middle. Stay a good 5 minutes off the edge of the box. Here comes the cross, and Manovic grabs the ball in, and quickly released to McCarthy down the left hand side, full of 1 and a whole bunch of territory here, still going. Wow, McCarthy, and here comes the pass. Oh, and a corner. McCarthy with 70-metre one, and the ends flipped on for a corner kick with a minute to go. So surely now. But what a great opportunity that was for McCarthy. He almost went full field. Imagine if he scored, that would have been such an unbelievable goal. But McCarthy, as players switched to the back, oh, somewhat wispy, but relatively safe. So we've got 50 seconds to go, and Brisbane Roar have got one last opportunity to send the ball forward here. Just to come down the left hand side. Oh, well, they won a free kick here. I think the goalkeeper would have to come up for this one. 30 seconds to go. Nowhere to be seen though. Probably can't run that fast upfield. Oh, here it comes. Matt spoke on his forward now. Just one more play to hold on for. And the goalkeeper, oh, the goalkeeper almost got killed there. And the ball was cut all the way downfield there for open goal area. But nothing there. Oh, yeah, well, there was the opportunity just to have a wild shot at an empty goal from our own half, but nothing. But we got the win. Full time whistle. Yes, go Wellington teammates, Ronald, Michael. We just did it for Wellington teammates, and W for the win. Ooh, but a drama at Ainsworth walked late goal for Brisbane Roar in the 85th minute, but it looked like it was always going to go for us. But we eventually do it with 2-1 victory. Stephen Taylor getting off to a great start, 10 minutes into the match from the corner kick. For the Villa, at the start of the second half, the West with some nice quick passes in 49 minutes. Then walked at the 5th minute. Goal gave them the lifeline, and goalkeeper Crocombe got sent forward for Brisbane Roar, wide of the end there, not too far off him getting a shot off there. Well, that being side if the goalkeeper snatched it in there, or when we clear the ball, if we sometimes from our own half, like a basketball sort of play. Being here, that's sort of just a bit of extra antics for the game. But that concludes this match here. Stay tuned for my 9:30 game, which is in 33 minutes from now, between Adelaide United and Melbourne Victory, is my next match for tonight. Just the two, but one more and normal. So I'll see you for the Adelaide United Melbourne Victory game very soon. And I'll finish this stream up now so I can have a bit of a break. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button if you want to see more of these watch-alongs. Make sure you subscribe and comment below any thoughts you have from this game or any thoughts in general. And I'll see you guys in half an hour's time.